Marbella, Spain. I have finally decided on my next vacation spot and booked my tickets. I feel happy, I feel excited, and then suddenly worried. Have I gained weight this year? Am I going to feel confident on the beach? Should I go on a diet? I decide to try and lose some weight before my trip. I empty my cabinets, start walking more, and lower my calorie intake to create a calorie deficit. In the next 4 weeks, I stay disciplined, work hard, and give it my all. My weight dropped 136, 135, 134, 133 pounds. I feel great. I'm so proud of myself. I finally feel more confident. I fly to Spain, eat out every meal. After all, I deserve it, right? I start to feel bloated, look worse than when I started my diet, and come back home to an even higher number on the scale. After repeating this cycle multiple times, here are my 5 tips on how you can stay on track all the time, even when traveling. Are you done? Are you quite done now? Okay, now that Ernie has had his breakfast, I can start recording. If you're feeling hungry all the time and having a lot of cravings, you might be lacking protein in your diet. Protein will keep you full by regulating certain satiety hormones, such as ghrelin, which is your hunger hormone. Not only that, but protein also has a higher thermic effect compared to carbs and fats. And what that means is that it's going to take more calories to digest it, which will allow you to burn 80 to 100 extra calories per day without doing anything. That's basically a piece of toast. In my case, I have tracked calories for a while now, so even on vacation, I can simply look at a meal and guesstimate how much protein I'm getting. It could be tempting to let your guard off and just eat whatever while on vacation. But sticking to balanced meals and still enjoying all my favorite foods has really helped me maintain the body that I have worked so hard for back home. So I like to look at the big picture rather than focus on every meal. For example, when we had churros, I would simply have a protein shake after that to balance my macros for that meal. This is how my mom doesn't get any churros and I ate all of them. So at home, I usually eat 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. When I'm on vacation, I can be a little looser with that rule, and anywhere in the 0.5 grams of protein per pound would be sufficient so that I can enjoy more carbs and fats. But I still try to consistently get at least 20 grams of protein per meal. Burning more calories will allow you to eat more, and walking is one of the easiest, least tiring ways to increase your activity level. I walked 15,000 steps every day for 30 days. Walk your way to 10% body fat. 3-mile fast walking to lose belly fat. All those videos are onto something. So ditch the car when you can. So my rule is, if it's within 1 hour, I can walk there and back. For the one time you're filming, he's actually being good. So when you're on vacation, you have all the time in the world, and what better way to experience the city than on foot? We are currently in London and we're walking to the Greenwich Meridian, trying to offset some of the pastries we've had in a couple past days. right, we are already at 15,541 steps. If you want attention, give us like 2 minutes, okay? Okay.
If you love me, you do it.
So I promise you, if you integrate walking into your daily routine, your cardio will get better, you will feel better, and you will be able to stay leaner all year round. Another thing that I like to do is to delay calories or intermittent fast if I know I'm eating at a restaurant that day. By doing that, I'll usually only have 2 meals that day, sort of compacting my calorie intake in a shorter period of time, but still staying on track. So in this section, you guys will get to see how naughty we've been eating out while traveling. We just couldn't resist. They're actually really good. You might be surprised by this, and I had absolutely no clue until I traveled to the UK, where calories have to be listed on the menu for larger restaurants. But a burger and fries would contain on average 1,200 calories, and a healthy poke bowl would average 1,000 calories. Considering that my daily calorie intake is about 2,000 calories, that would be about half of what I should be eating that day. Basically, we're trying to keep our meals high protein, a little bit on the lower carb end, lower fat end as well, until the end of the day, just to compensate for our high fat, high carb breakfast. Okay, this next one might be slightly controversial. While I was in Spain, a few people were actually surprised that I still work out when I'm on vacation. But guys, I don't know if that's the same for you. I absolutely miss the gym if I don't go for more than a week. After going to the gym, I just feel so much better. My mood is a lot better. And I just have this sense of accomplishment. Vacation's a time to do things that you love and that make you feel good. So I try to go to the gym 1 to 2 times a week. Let me know down below in the comment sections if you still work out while on vacation. When I arrive at a new place, I will usually double check where the closest gym is, and also if that gym will do drop-ins. It's also been really fun trying out new gyms around the world. For example, I hit legs the other day and I got to try this abductor machine that was sort of kind of laid back rather than the standard sitting up one, and I actually really enjoyed it. I really felt the burn. Here's my complete workout for you guys. These are probably one of my favorite exercises to do. This is probably one of my best tips that I've learned over the years. So you want to make sure you're going into your vacation where your body is not in a stressed and deprived state. And what I mean by that is try not to diet right before your vacation. In the past, I've dieted right before vacation, and then when I go on vacation, I literally see all of my hard work get wiped in the span of about 2 weeks. And it's not a great feeling because it takes a lot of effort to lose weight, And if you do go through that process, you're hoping that you'll keep the weight off, but after a diet, you're a lot more prone to one, binge eat, two, your body's in a stress state, so you put on weight a lot easier. And every single time that I've done that, I've came back home actually looking worse and weighing more than when I started my diet. So my advice to you is, if you are trying to get in shape for your vacation, do it ahead of time. So usually a cutting phase would be anywhere between 4 to 12 weeks, depending on how much weight you want to lose. So just plan to do that whole phase about a month before you go on vacation. That way, in that last month, you can build your calories back up to a healthy baseline before heading out on vacation. So if you want to see how my last cut went, you can watch this video. And I hope these tips were helpful to you. If you want to see more travel, nutrition, and fitness content, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.